anything now, though.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live final round coverage of the Players. So the action is underway, and we'll take you out now to our featured golfer here at number 1.
Rich, what a great position to be in. 3 days of great golf. The lead, you know it. Exchange of cards on the first tee, ready to go. 3-4 hours in front of you, and you don't quite know the outcome. That's why we play this game.
And this is where the pressure begins to heighten, because all of the attention is focused squarely on you, with the lead, television cameras on you, fans on you. Can you handle it? We'll see.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today. This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, and trying for another one today. Not too much and not too little. Perfectly played into the center of the cup. Now to the second. Frank, what do you make of this hole?
Well, over the years, we've seen more and more people hitting 3-wood off this tee. And the 3-wood's normally easier to draw, and it doesn't run out down that right side. Oh, that's fine.
Wow, Frank, look at that one run out. Just blistered that tee shot.
Oh, that has to be 325 if it's an inch. Second shot.
All right, Eagle. Ooh, that was close though.
That was just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at Eagle coming up. And getting ready for the putt. No problems early. Looks good.
Does look good. This bodes well. We might be in for a very, very low round today.
Setting up for the third hole here at TPC Sawgrass. Relatively short par 3 at 177 yards.
But you've got to carry that ball at least 4 or 5 yards onto this green, even when it's firm.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. This would be nice. A birdie on the card. See if he can make it.
Great, too.
Beautiful. For those of you just tuning in, we're checking in now on our featured golfer here at the fourth. As we check in on this early final round action, we join our featured golfer off to a hot start.
Yeah, some great golf. I really like the way they've been playing right now. Certainly playing aggressive golf, and that's getting rewarded today too. If there's a little bit of timidity at the top there, then there's this great opportunity that's going to open up, especially over those closing few holes.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Well, look out. This could be wet, Frank.
It's heading towards the hazard.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
What does he have all the luck?
This for another birdie on this hole on the week. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, how about this par 4 fifth?
I lost count the number of bunkers here, off the tee and sort of in play with the second shot if you're in trouble, or even the one that's sort of left and long. Really good par 4 though. Fairway somehow has to be achieved if you want to reduce this par 4 to just a simple two-shotter.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball, and this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Now the second shot here at the fifth. What's the best play here, Frank?
If the flag's back right, there's nothing wrong with being in the middle of the green. Actually, nothing wrong with being in the middle of the green no matter where the flag is.
I like the looks of this one.
All right, eagle. That's close though.
Beautiful shot. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Hole number 6. I really like this hole, Frank. It's fun par 4.
Yeah, very claustrophobic tee shot, hitting through that chute to the fairway. Starts to open up and then it sort of shrinks in again. He's loading up on it.
Look at the coil there.
Come on now. Flame on! Golf ball. Shout out to Human Torch and also my girl Blue Larson. She got the mode. She flames on also.
With
The power of the cosmos.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Our featured golfer setting up for another approach. Really needs to get something going here, Frank.
And that green right now must look like the size of a thimble.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Getting set now over the putt. Score that a birdie. Seventh hole here at Sawgrass. Frank, a bit uncomfortable off the tee.
It is. It reminds me a little bit of the opening hole, much longer version, where when you stand on the tee and look at the green, it's a straightaway hole, but that fairway goes to the left, it comes back to the right, but they're all optical.
Golf ball. Shout out to Human Torch. Superhero. That's 4. Marble. And Larson has got the marble. She flames on too.
That tee shot there has shortened up this hole considerably. It's made a tough par 4 into, well, we'll see. but it looks like a very birdieable hole now.
You hit it right where you want. Now he has a good chance to attack that whole location. And another green in regulation. Will make birdie if he holds this putt.
Good solid stroke there, no sign of nerves on that.
Frank, this is a hole that I really like. The 8th, 237-yard par 3, just a necklace of bunkers surrounding the green. What's the best approach?
Well, you come out through that chute or that hallway of trees there, and this being the longest of the 4 par 3s at TPC Sawgrass, the green actually plays much smaller than what it looks because of that narrow entry.
Put a birdie on the card here yesterday, don't forget. Trying to make yet another birdie. No problems there.
Yeah, keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
Frank, the 9th is really a good par 5, isn't it?
There's so many options here. Just play it away, sort of 3-wood it down there, then go to the right and sort of wedge it on the green.
Come on now!
Tempting, especially in the right wind conditions.
Hang on!
Over your shoulder
Golf ball.
right-hander, from
Shot
right
the
to
Human
left.
Torch and my
Then
girl
this
lost his
par
got the
five
roll.
is very
The
reachable.
Flames on also with the power of the Cosmos.
That's in the fairway. Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot. Frank, mistake-free golf. You hope you can keep it together. Possibility of a very special round here.
Yeah, the only real thing to worry about is not to get too far ahead of yourself. At the moment, the swing looks tremendous. And just keep the round ticking over, one hole at a time. I know it sounds like a cliche, but right now, he's exactly where he wants to be.
Now that is a shot that would be replayed.
Don't think, just hit.
Over.
Let's get it, let's go.
Now on to one of the most exciting back nines in golf here at the TPC Sawgrass and the Stadium course. Let's begin at number 10, Frank, and what do you make of this hole?
It's another one where you're just trying to fit the tee shot in the fairway there. It's not a driver, just something that stays right. And of course, we've seen a lot of people stray here down the left side. Who can forget Mickelson when he won his Players' Championship, hitting that phenomenal 7-iron out of the fairway bunker, through the trees, and still finding the putting surface. But speaking of the putting surface, this green has more undulations than just about any green on the golf course.
Good-looking shot right here. Terrific golf shot. And now, that for an easy birdie. Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday. That one drops for a birdie. All right, hole number 11 here at the TPC Sawgrass, 558-yard, par 5. No shortage of options, no shortage of hazards, Frank.
If there's one hole at TPC Sawgrass where you can literally leap out of your shoes, this is it.
Come on now. Flame on. Golf ball. Shot the Human Torch and my girl B. Lawson's kept them over. She Keeps playing his own too. It's proud of the Cosmos.
Outstanding tee shot.
Yeah, ball's sitting up. You don't have to worry about the wind or anything there. You just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here.
That was just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at eagle coming up. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
Oh, another one goes in.
Up now, hole number 12. It's a short one, 358 yard, par 4.
This can catch you off guard. If you just try and hit the ball on the fairway, if you're on the middle of the fairway or the left side, you will have a blind second shot. So ideally, hit it down that right side of the fairway if you want to see the flag.
Always makes the hole easier, playing it from the fairway. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
That's an outstanding shot right there, and it sets up a really good look at birdie. He has a 12-footer here. That was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
Sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
He has this for par. Good roll, solid. That's a par. And Frank, we always like when they have the whole location back left and that ball trickles down, feeds. You can see some really good ones and maybe even an ace here.
Yeah, just like Mickelson a few years ago. Down there, it looked like it was going to flirt with a bunker, ran up and over the ridge, and in it goes. This is one where you have to play ground ball as well as high ball.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
It's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
This for another birdie on this hole on the week. Has it. Good putt right there. Fourteenth hole, 481 yard, par 4, ranking second in difficulty, Frank.
Yeah, this one always gets overlooked, Rich. You've only got to flick the drive a little left, and all of a sudden your round just gets completely wrecked. Ask Vijay Singh. It cost him a Players' Championship. Many a player there has dealt with that left side. You will pay the price.
has this from 170 yards away. You want to get to what they call the gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18 with a chance. 16 is the reachable par 5. You can make eagle there. And then the final 2 holes, you just want to steer clear of trouble. Though with bold play, and you mentioned it with Craig Perks, you could make birdies.
It really is a case of mind over matter when you look at those holes. You're right. If you took away the water, you'd think they're 3 nice holes. But it wouldn't be the same. You intimidate the player as he plays 15. He's well aware of the finishing 3 holes.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
Good putt. Just before we get to what they call the gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, 15 requires all of your attention, doesn't it, Frank?
Personally, I think this is the prettiest hole on the golf course, Rich. I've actually often gone back there and taken pictures. Just a gentle dogleg to the right. You come out of the chute, seems to be a generous fairway. You just get a little view of the bunker down the right side, but virtually there's no lip there, so that's not a concern. The green, all sorts of weird and wonderful waves on it, well protected by a big bunker on the left, and there's 2 little pot bunkers out on the right that, well, if you're first time around, you might notice.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable, that never deviated offline.
Par yesterday, now for birdie. Didn't go in, Frank, but not a bad effort. So they'll tap in. Did the job right there. Frank, you're 1 behind. Sunday afternoon, you're trying to win one of the game's great championships. Is this a spot that you love as a competitor, the 16th hole in par 5, with a chance to make a lot of noise?
It's a spot you cannot hide from, Rich, because you know exactly there. If you haven't looked at the scoreboard, you can feel it from the atmosphere.
Shout out to him and Torch. And my girl Brie Larson got them over. She flames on also. The power of the cosmos.
That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway and well over 320 yards. Get down. Look out.
It's over. The green.
That one was running so hot. Playing his 3rd here at the par 5. On the green in regulation. And getting ready for the putt. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, how early in the round are you thinking about the shot at 17?
Well, when you're playing well, you're pushing it ahead. Maybe you don't think about it till 14 or 15. If you're struggling, you might be thinking it early as the 5th or the 6th hole. But put it this way, when you make the walk from 16 to 17, you are thinking of it every inch of the way.
Not looking good, Frank.
I think it's wet.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
for birdie. Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
Nothing wrong with that par putt. Now to the final hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 462-yard par 4. Frank, is this one of the toughest finishing holes in the sport?
It is, because the simple reason you've played 17 holes and the job isn't done yet. Happiness is a long, 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 long walk after that one.
Frank, really challenging second shot here at the home hole, the 18th.
You have to be decisive going in here. You can see all the trouble in front of you. Water left, that mounding on the right. Neither place really is good to go. So somehow you've got to muster up your best shot.
Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. To win the Players' Championship. Ben Crenshaw right there, just so smooth.
Well played before.
What a great tournament finish. This one is in the books, and look who finished top of the leaderboard.
Rich, this has to go down as a classic. Our champion was simply on fire. And I'm looking forward now to see how next week pans out.
1,101,000 experience. Now that's perfect. And I got it. I got it, girl. I got it, girl. Hey. I got it, girl. I got it, got it, got it. Emmanuel Nar wins the Players' Championship. Emmanuel Nar won the Players' Championship on Sunday for his 108th PGA Tour title and 10th time this season. Nar finished with his final round, 17 under 55, to close out the victory. Nice. All right, thank you for the communication and announcement. Alright, CBT North over and out. And today is February 5th, 2020. So it's like, well, I think it's like 3 days. The a new league is starting up that started up before, but coming back now. It started like in 2001, I think, and it's coming back now. It like started and stopped in 2001, something like that. It's coming back now. 2000, 2002, something around that time. And I think it's called the XFL. And I think it stands for like Extreme Football League or something like that. Like Extreme spelled with an X though as the first letter, something like that. And so we see what happens with that. Like maybe pretty exciting. And so shout out to that. That's on the 8th, I think. In 3 days on February 8th, 2020. Like I said, today is February 5th, 2020. So 3 days on Saturday. Today is Wednesday. And so yeah, shout out to that. We'll see what happens. And yeah. Like I said, like it may be exciting, we'll see. And with all that being said, CBT Naruto. With all that being said, I just want to say now to all that. And CBT Naruto. Also, shout out to the first full day since my birthday on February 4th, 2020. Today is February 5th, 2020. Me being 23 years of age. It's pretty fresh. So, shout out to that also. Alright, and with all that being said, I just want to acknowledge all that. SBC Naruto. Over and out.